Lesson 4.2.2 Relative Frequency Distributions continues. In this video, we will construct stacked bar graphs of relative frequency distributions. What kind of plant grows in your hand? A palm tree. So we have completed our relative frequency distribution. We've completed our marginal relative frequency distribution, and now we're going to create a stacked box or a stacked bar graph for both the class and for the sport. So just like we did for the bar graphs before, we'll click on this box in the corner of football and 11th. We're going to click on the icon that is a square with the 3 lines on it. It says insert chart, and it automatically is pulling up a stacked bar graph. In this case though, we want one that has the classes down here, not the sports. So first of all, we're going to come over here where it says data range and change the A to a B, which does a slight change to what you see there. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to uncheck switched column and rows, uncheck use column 50 as a header, and then we're going to recheck that box. So now once we've done that, you're going to notice there's only 2 sports up here. So under the series, we're just going to click add a series, and we're missing basketball, so we click basketball and it adds the basketball into the mix. And so now our bar graph, stacked bar graph, is pretty much done. We just need to do some labeling like before. We're going to click customize over on the right under the editor. You're going to click chart and axis titles. It's already on chart title, and our chart title is bar stack bar graph by class. So that's our title. Our title for the horizontal axis, that's down here, is going to be, well, we have our classes across the bottom, so class. And then we want to do our vertical axis, and this is always in this case it is percent of student responses. So last time it was the number of student responses, but this time we have percentages, so it's going to be the percent of student responses. And then we can click on our graph and we can slide it down to the pink area and resize it so it fits in there. Okay, and then we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to do it so that we're going to sort it by sports. So again, click between football and 11th. We're going to click this square that says insert chart. And again, it automatically pulled up the stuff that we're looking for. So now we just need to again add our labels in there. So we're going to go over here at the right where it says customize, click on chart and axis titles. It's already on vertical axis, so we'll just stick our number or percent of student responses, and then go through, do the horizontal asymptote or horizontal axis. In this case, this time it's our favorite sports to watch on TV. Okay, and then go to the chart title and we would say stack bar graph by sport, and then it's a matter of clicking on it, click and dragging to where you want to put it, and then grab the other corner so you can resize it so it fits. And that's it. That's how we do bar graphs. So what I'd like you to do now is try, well, alright, I guess I did the favorite sport, so you get to do favorite color. Go ahead and try to do favorite color on your own. Now that you tried it, you're going to click, you should have clicked the corner where it's B, A, or it's A and blue, and then we're going to click the square with the 3 lines. It's going to automatically pull it up. In this case, it pulled it up with the totals. If it does that, we want to change the G, because we stop at column F, so we want to change the G to an F. Once we do that, we're now back to the information that we're looking for. We're going to scroll down. We're going to switch the rows and columns. We're also going to undo or uncheck the use row 50 for labels, and then recheck it. And then we're missing a label here. We need green, we need purple, and we need red. So I'm going to stick all our colors back in there, and now our graph looks good. So another weird thing that happened on this is at the bottom here it's labeled as class, and class is over here under A, 51 and 52. On our x-axis it says A, 50 to 51, and we really need to change this so that it is B, 50 to 52. And if we do that, then all of a sudden you'll see the A and the B show up down here. And we can X out that box that was below it, and now our graph looks pretty good. We just need to customize it and change the title of it. So this would be a stacked bar graph by color, or by class. Horizontal axis is class, and our vertical axis is percent of responses, percent of student responses. The other thing we did before was the color names and the colors aren't matching up. So that box that's green, if you click on it, we can come over under series, maybe, and change it to red. Nope. Here we go. Click on blue. Blue is already blue. Green should have been green. Purple should be purple. And then, oops. And then red should be red. If you don't want to change your colors, you don't have to. I'm not going to worry about that part. And with that, that's how we get our stacked bar graph by class. And we're going to do the same process again, but this time do it for color. So click up here between the blue and the A, click the box with the 3 lines. It already pulls it up by color. Again, it's got that extra total in there, so we want to change that G to an F. This time our labels, our x-axis is going to be from it says A50 to F50. I would really say it's B50 or C50. to F50, which didn't work right. Never mind. Just leave it as it was. And then for our series, we're good. So we just have to label everything now. So customize chart. Chart title is stack bar graph by color. Horizontal axis is favorite color. And then the vertical axis is percent of student responses. And then again, we can click on the graph and drag it where we want it, and then just resize it. And voila. That's how we do our stacked bar graphs. You need to now go through and do 1, 2, 3, and 4 for your classwork/homework.